Hello everyone. Today I want to tell you about a behavior problem in one of my clients and how we solved it. It's a fairly common problem that many people encounter with young and energetic dogs. So the client is an about 8-month-old Labrador puppy. She's a super sweet dog. She loves all people. She really likes to train. She likes food, but she's also very energetic. And her owners have hired a dog walker who comes several times a week and takes her for walks. And this, for the puppy, is the cause of much excitement. And she is so excited that it's actually impossible to put the leash on her. So she knows when the dog walker is going to come, and putting the leash on her becomes a huge struggle. She's jumping up, she's trying to bite the owner's hand, she's trying to bite the leash. So this kept on getting worse and worse until it got to a point where the owners had to hold down this 50-pound dog to put the leash on her. Of course, this is no fun. This is nothing that you want to rehearse in your dog, but they weren't quite sure how to stop it. The problem here was that the dog was in a huge state of excitement. And no matter what the dog did, no matter how poorly she behaved when we were putting the leash on, the behavior chain that she was showing was always the same. Yeah? So no matter how much she jumped up, no matter how much she tried to mouth the owner's hands while putting on the leash, at the end of the chain stood going for a walk with her walker, which for her, I think, is one of the greatest times in her life when the walker comes. So we had to change something about the way that chain was going. Yeah? Whenever we allow a dog to carry on with the behavior chain, that implies that the dog is doing correct. That whatever he does leads him to his end goal, well then he's not going to change what he's doing. Yeah, the dog did not understand that what she was doing was wrong. That was on one level, that was on the kind of conscious behavior level. And then of course we have the subconscious behavior level, at which that dog is just in a state of franticness, really. So excited about her walk, so excited about her walker coming. So we also have to address that state of franticness. The puppy can sit, but she cannot really sit well enough that she could hold a sit stay in such a high arousal situation. So we could have taken a lot of time to make her sit and to make her stay and put on the leash. That would have been super frustrating for everybody. And at the end, there would have still been that goal of going for a walk. So if the walker is scheduled to come at 11, and at 10:45 the owners try and put on the leash, and they try and make the dog sit, and they try and make the dog stay, and the dog's very obnoxious, and somehow in the end they wrestle the leash on her, and she still goes for a walk, then the dog gets exactly what she was gonna get, yeah, what her goal was, which is going for a walk, and she doesn't really learn that being obnoxious does not contribute to her goal. Because from the dog's point of view, it totally does. Yeah, if you are excited about your walker coming, then you just get crazy, you get the leash put on, then you go for the walk. So, in this case, we did not actually train the dog to do anything. Yeah, we didn't improve her sit-stay, because that would have had to be a very advanced sit-stay to hold up in such a high excitement situation. We changed the whole setup of the situation, yeah? So what we actually did was we brought out some peanut butter, and we spread some peanut butter on a spatula, and we gave her the spatula to lick while we put on the leash. So now she was calm while we were putting on the leash, and we rehearsed that, you know, putting on the leash and taking it off while she was licking the peanut butter. Now all of a sudden we have a completely changed behavior. Yeah, we don't have that frantic jumping up, we don't have the owner having to manhandle her and wrestle that leash on her anymore. We just have a dog who's very calm, licking her peanut butter, having the leash put on and off. And now it still has the same end result, right? She's still gonna go for a walk, but we totally changed the behavior that came first, yeah? We went from jumping up and wrestling and biting, results in going for a walk, to standing there calmly licking her peanut butter, results in going for a walk. Now, of course, you could argue that that's just bribing the dog and that the dog hasn't actually learned. I do think that is wrong, because by attaching that totally different pre-walk emotion to the goal of going for a walk, over time, we will be able to fade the peanut butter more and more. For me, when a dog has a bad habit, the most important thing is to break that habit. And at first, everything's allowed. You can use all the treats you want, you can use all the bribes you want, because the more they rehearse that habit and they get what they want in the end, the stronger that habit will become. If, on the other hand, we can break the habit, we can instill a new habit, then over time we can fade whatever little helps we used along the way for that new habit. So now, when the walker comes, the dog knows to expect the peanut butter that she can lick. She's calm, she can have the leash put on very calmly, and she gets taken for a walk. No more wrestling, no more biting. We totally stop this old habit and put a new habit attached to the goal of going for a walk.